Europe's business activity showed a slight improvement in February but remained in contraction as pandemic lockdowns and curfews in the bloc continued. IHS Markit's initial reading of the Eurozone Composite Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI, advanced to a two-month high of 48.1 this month from 47.8 in January, while the 36-month high in the manufacturing sector outweighed the three-month low in the services sector, the most affected by the restrictions. Base metal prices hit 10-year highs on Monday, driven by the possibility of a synchronous global economic rebound. Copper futures in London rose above $9,000 per ton for the first time since 2011, with $9,233, while iron ore futures in Singapore hit a three-week high and are 5% away from their 10-year high last month, whereas zinc and aluminum futures posted a two-year high and a three-year high respectively. The sterling rose to its highest in a year against the euro and since April 2018 against the US dollar after Prime Minister Boris Johnson revealed a cautious lockdown exit plan for the UK. Johnson's TV address also pushed UK equities up, with the mid-cap domestic-focused FTSE 250 index gaining 1% and the FTSE 100 outperforming other European markets, which followed the US market's general drop on Monday. US Treasury notes fluctuated while the dollar extended losses after Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said the economy is far from its employment and inflation targets, and it may take some time to achieve significant further improvement. Powell's remarks provided markets reassurance that the central bank doesn't plan to reduce its bond purchases this year, although the 10-year Treasury bond yield returned to 1.37%, following an overnight low of 1.33%, and appears on track to test last week's high of 1.40%. Oil prices advanced for the fourth straight sessions on Thursday, as the Federal Reserve assured that interest rates would remain low, and the winter storm in Texas led to a decline of more than 10% or 1 million barrels per day in U.S. crude output. Brent crude futures added 0.3% to $66.38 a barrel, and the U.S. West Texas Intermediate or WTI crude futures rose 0.2% to $63.38 a barrel after both contracts registered 13-month highs earlier of $67.44 and $63.67 respectively.